Hey y'all, it's just Joe, and I am back with another kind of get ready with me. This palette, it's still fairly new, but most people have already got their videos out about it, but I hadn't had a chance to use it, and I really want to use it. So if you like makeup unboxings, just chitter chatter, all the above, then why don't you like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and let's get into the video. So I have, which I'm trying not to blind y'all, it's adorable packaging, but the ring light comes up in it. The Alice in Wonderland Sigma palette. Of course, that's the box. And this is, I don't know if you can tell, but this is Alice, let's see, falling down the rabbit hole. And the back does have the colors on it. And of course, it's got the beautiful shadow protector. And as with most Sigma palettes, it does come with a brush, which I love it because it's rainbowy. And then you have the colors. And I like Sigma palettes. I really think they go under the radar. But this color story is right up my alley. So let's just chit chat and put some makeup on. I am going to go in with a fluffy brush. Let's just use this. This is another Sigma brush. I don't know what palette it came out of. My Sigma brushes never end up staying with their palette. I don't. Anyways, I'm using the E38 Diffuse Crease Side. Like I said, I don't know what palette this came out of. Let's go into just this. It says 10-6. This kind of a brownie pink shade for the crease. So, and hopefully I'll have everything that's on my face listed below. I do have, I don't know if you see my green liner. That's Galactic Goo from Theresa's dad. Lethal Collection, one of the gel liners. I love them. They stay in your waterline so good. But anyway, so last night we went to Nashville, which I know some people like going to big cities and doing big city things. It's just not for me. A lot of things will upset me, like, you know, if you go under a bridge and there's a bunch of homeless people, I get upset because it's starting to get cold here, and then you go down another place and somebody's yelling at you from their sidewalk. But anyway, we parked and we got right to where we was going, so we weren't really in, like, I guess you'd say, public very long. Y'all know I wear my heart on my sleeve, so all that kind of stuff just upsets me. I feel so bad for the people. And I don't care if some people say, you know, some of these people put themselves there. I would say the majority of people just don't want to be homeless, no matter what the situation was, you know. But anyway, we went because we went to the Keith Urban concert, which the first girl, Ingrid, I can't remember her last name. She sings one of my favorite songs. It's a country song. It's about, like, if you meet her mama, she falls in love harder than she does, and if you meet the dad, he's gonna act like he don't like you, and you know, all those things. And I kind of relate. I just relate to the song. And I was next was Tyler, I believe, the one half of Florida Georgia Line. And I'm not actually a big Florida Georgia Line fan. I was extremely shocked that I liked him solo so much. I don't know if my taste has changed, or I just prefer his voice, you know, by itself. So that was cool. Oh, and when Ingrid was there, she did a song. She wrote a song, and asked, I'm going to use the other side of this brush. It's the E54 medium sweeper with the same shade, just go underneath my bottom lashes. And this happens a lot in Nashville with especially country artists. She wrote a song, asked Sam Hunt to sing it with her, and he did. So she started singing that song, and Sam Hunt come out, which was amazing. So that part was cool. And then we finally get to Keith Urban. And he just did a whole lot of cool things. One being Nicole Kidman was there and brought her out, and I'm a huge fan. But what was the first thing he did? Okay, so the first thing, there was a little girl, I don't know, 7 or 8. And she had her sister, the teenager, and her mom. And she had made a sign and put those battery operated lights all around it. And he was like, I see a sign out there with lights. He got binoculars so he could read it. And it said, I skipped school to be here. So he actually called all 3 of them on stage, hugged the little girl, took selfies with her. So that was cool. But another really cool thing he did while he was in Nashville, he went to some of the places where people, sing. And he picked someone to come up on stage with him. And she got to sing 2 songs with him. And I mean, you couldn't have seen anybody smile as hard as this girl. I'd say she's a little younger than me and Jason. But when you're trying to make it big in Nashville, and somebody that already made it big says, come sing with me on stage to a sold out arena, I mean, it can't get much better than that, I mean, her name was Kelly Green. I remember it because it was such a special thing. So that was cool. I was not able to make it through the whole thing. He said they'd probably play until 11:30. I think we got home close to 11-ish. But we did get over an hour of him. So 45 minutes of the first 2 probably, and then an hour and 15 of him. And that was pushing it for me. I think, gosh, I don't know. Such pretty shades. I'm going to try to go into Caterpillar, this teal right here. So even though, I do like Keith Urban, but if I had to spend the money it costs now on a ticket, I probably wouldn't have picked him. You know what I mean? But I'm just going to take this little bitty precision blending brush by Shayna B. I think it came in an Ipsy bag. But I've got to say, it was a really good concert. I was thoroughly impressed. I'm just doing this in the outer V. Ooh, that is very pigmented. Look, this is one little dip. So it was good to do that with Jason, because that's the kind of thing Jason really enjoys. When I was younger, I did, but, being disabled, it's not that you don't want to do things like that. It's just really hard, I will say everybody that was sitting around us was super nice if I did have to get up, so the situation was good that I was in. And I don't do a lot of things with COVID either. And I know people say you can't stop living, but when you're disabled, you have to think about it, because it could affect you more than maybe someone that's perfectly healthy, if that makes sense. But so Jason and Buddy just got back. If you hear some noise, I've got the door shut, so hopefully you won't hear it. But when we got back, I heard Buddy barking. I was like, gosh, his bark's gotten so loud. I was like, I can't believe he's that loud. And we got, and I see a little nose at the window. Buddy ate through his crate. So that was different. And we're fixing to go just grab some food. I don't feel like cooking, and I don't think Jason does either. Well, obviously, since we're going to just go grab something. So, Jason, that noise you hear, is trying to set up the guest bathroom in a way that Buddy won't eat through or tear up or all the things. We do have Amazon Prime, luckily. So, his new metal crate, instead of being a soft crate, will be here tomorrow. So, this is the only night we've got to figure out something just for a little while. But, man, when I saw that nose, I'm going to tell y'all, fear of God was in me. I was like, oh, please don't let my house be eaten up. I mean, he's still a puppy, and since I'm here usually pretty, 24/7, pretty close, he gets a little anxiety when we're gone. Not as bad as I've seen other dogs do, but he's just used to us, and he's used to somebody, at least one of us, being here. So, but both of us kind of believed that he couldn't have been out of his crate for long because the cats weren't upset. We didn't find any damage. And Boo Boo was really the only one I was looking for because he still kind of don't know what to think about Buddy. But he was not upset at all. He was asleep, so there is no way Buddy was out and about this whole house forever, or Boo Boo would have been really upset. So, luckily, there was no damage and the cats weren't mad. And we had already talked about getting the hard crate, but we still got a lot going on, guys, from moving and everything. I mean, and my health hasn't been great, so I haven't been able to do as much as I was hoping. I'm trying to get these even, if y'all are wondering. I think I'm almost there. But, yeah, so Jason found 2 holes in the crate, one in the bottom and one in the side. So he really went to town. But he has went to the restroom and everything, so it didn't look like he really ate much of it. He just tore it up, Because you know me, I was also worried about his health. Alright, now I'm just going to go on with shimmer. I just can't decide if I want to use glitter glue or not. I don't think I want to use glitter glue this time. I think I want to be a touch softer, but I think I'm going to go in the shade Alice. It's this kind of baby blue shimmer. I can hear Buddy and Jason arguing. But I got pigment all over my fingers from doing my base. I don't know. And I don't have my makeup cloth right here. It's in the washer. But so, all in all, it was a great night. A lot of little surprises with Sam Hunt and Nicole Kidman. And then seeing just really how generous Keith Urban was about time on the stage and, getting people up there and having fun with the crowd. And, I mean, I always feel like when you see somebody in person, you just get to see really more of their personality. And he did that. Like, he talked about, he even showed pictures of when he first started, and how he kind of wanted to give back because he knew how long his journey had took and all the things. So it was really cool. I was, again, I would say I'm more of a fan now because of the way he acted and his personality, which that's nice. I like that. All right, I do like that. I've got to just do something in the air. Oh, there's Buddy. Sorry, guys. I gotta do a little something in the inner corner. I'm gonna do White Rabbit. It's kind of, it's silver. It's right here. But if you look at it kind of one way, it goes a little blue. So I'm just going to see what that looks like on the inner corner. It kind of looks glittery, which I don't mind. Oh, it's showing up silver. That's fine. And sparkly, which both I like. The one thing about palettes like this I hate is they got these pretty impressions of Alice and the rabbit and all the things, and after a couple uses they go away and they're so pretty. Oh, sorry guys, I'm almost done. Let me get up close. I don't think you really get to see because I really won't. I'm gonna go ahead and put this up, but I really want y'all to see the Sigma formula. Like I said, I know everybody knows about their brushes. I know everybody I know about has Sigma brushes. But I think people just, I don't know what they think. I don't know if they feel like, you know, Sigma's only good at brushes. But look at that. And that's without glitter glue. That's so pretty. I'm going to blend this bottom part just a tad more. I really like this look a lot. Sorry guys, we try to keep him under control. Jason was trying to stay gone long enough, but it's hard to estimate how long I'll be on camera. And this is the It Roller Lash. I kind of want my lashes to really stand out. I don't know why we're not really doing anything. I really like this mascara. You can really see the difference. I know everybody's trying the new best thing. I think I've said this before, but man, some things you just like, and you don't need to get the next best thing if you have something you love. This is like my Cleona shimmers and shadows from the stained glass collection. I mean, I have other indie brand stuff, but I don't look for a replacement for those because I love those so much. You know what I mean? I do wish that there was a good mascara that you could use every day that helped your lashes grow and look good, you know. Grande Cosmetics has a serum. And I'm going to tell you, it works. But one, it's expensive and you have to remember to do it. Okay, so the way I use it when I do use it, the first 2 weeks I use it every day. And then after that, I use it every 2 to 3 days. And it seems to work the same. And that way you get a little bit longer use. Oh, I'm super happy with this look, guys. I'm telling you, don't sleep on Sigma. It's a really good brand. I do just have where is it at? The Rare Beauty Kind Words in Worthy. But I think I'm going to add some lip oil. This is just the one in Hay by ColourPop. I'm always worried about using lip oil on top of a color. But the ColourPop one don't take the lipstick off. Now, if you do have a long wearing lipstick on and you put this on, it will come off easier, but that's pretty obvious. So let's check it out. I wasn't going to use setting spray, but I think I'm going to just in case. I'm going to get my Urban Decay and hopefully not hit my lashes because that is not waterproof. I'll just kind of bounce that in with my sponge. I went for a glowy look too. So I used something lighter. I used a BB cream, Purlisse I think, which I really like. I got that in a BoxyCharm a while back. And then, of course, the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter, which I think is well worth the money. And they come in travel sizes now if you just want to test it out. I think that's it, guys. Look at that. I mean, I did use Natasha Denona highlight too, but I didn't use a lot of that Natasha up here. Look how glowy that is. But anyways, I love you guys. Y'all know I love Sigma Shadows, and I love this palette too. So, I mean, if you're on the fence about it, they do run sales. I think Untamed I got for half price. So if you just kind of watch, you know, you never know. And then they always, if you sign up for email, they send emails all the time. You know, 30% off brushes, 25% off palettes. So I would check them out if I was you. I hope you all have a great day. I hope you're making good decisions. Send a little prayer out for me because my body is feeling it after last night. I love you guys. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.